Well, hello, all you gorgeous Geminis, and welcome back to our channel. If you are returning, thank you so much for your support. If you're new, well, my name is Linda Williams. I'm located in Australia, and these are your weekly guidance messages for Gemini. And so, Gemini, we know that we are under the influence of this eclipse that began a few days ago. And so the next 6 months is a very powerful time for all of us. March and April are very, very strong months this year. They're the two of the most powerful months because of what's going on up there with all the different planets. And so what we begin now will and can be very, very fortuitous. However, we also need to accept, Gemini, that there are things we need to let go. Whatever doesn't suit us, whatever's been holding us back, even if it's something that's been holding us back for years, this is a time where we utilize this beautiful energy that is very, very powerful to close some doors. So the reading we're doing today, I'm actually going to ask Spirit what it is that Gemini that we do need to let go of. And of course, when I say we, our, my, whatever, or our, it's for you, Gemini. I become a Gemini. I do actually have Gemini rising in my chart, so I love the Gemini readings because it also affects part of my journey. So let's have a look, shall we, and see what Spirit wants to say to us, Gemini. The very first card we always pick for our readings, for all of the work that we do, we always have a mystery card, as you know. And so the mystery card is this numbers deck. And the messages that come out of this are very much our path, our spiritual path in life, our belief systems, and so on and so forth. And so they are really lovely messages to additionally get from Spirit. We pop them there, we don't look at them. And it's the same with our beautiful angel gods and goddesses message. We ask for one card from Spirit. This is for Gemini, please. For the week, the 17th of March, 2025. What is it you'd like to add to this reading? And again, this is a message that we don't look at until we come to the end of the reading. And we pop that there out of the way. And we ask Spirit, what is it that right now, us Geminis, what is it we need to let go of? What is it that we just need to shift and to release for good, not just for now, but for good. And maybe this is the week that we need to do that. So this is for you, Gemini. What is it you need to let go of? Let's have a look. What is it they want to say to us? And so, if we get stuck in a feeling, it is useful to look at the question of what we think we have accomplished by hanging onto it. If we get stuck in a feeling, it is useful to look at the question of what we think we have accomplished by hanging on to it. How good is it? What has it done for me? This is obviously a negative feeling, isn't it? We will almost always feel that we have a fantasy that it will have some effect on some other person and change their behavior or attitude towards us. If we let go of that, we become willing to surrender the feeling itself. So some of us Geminis out there, we're hanging on to a belief system. We're hanging on to a belief system of someone or a situation, really. And we believe that that person is going to change their attitude or needs to change their attitude, or that situation needs to change so that we can move forward. But in actual fact, we just need to let go of it. We just need to forget that it exists, ignore the fact that it's going on, get on with our own life, get on with our own future. And so, if we let go of that belief system, of attitudes towards us from people or situations, we become willing to surrender the feeling itself. So isn't that interesting? Interesting message for this week. Under the influence of this eclipse, this full moon. So we thank Spirit for that message. And we're going to now look at the week. We're going to have a little look and see what Spirit wants to say to us. For us beautiful Geminis, what is it that you'd like to bring forward for this week, for the week beginning the 17th of the 3rd, 2025? What is it that you'd like to talk to Gemini about this week? Let's have a look, shall we? For the very first, there's the theme of the week. We've got the sun. Wow. You couldn't wish for a better card. We have the Queen of Swords. Interesting. What else do we have? The Eight of Cups. This is an interesting week. Okay, been asked to shuffle. Maybe the one that she wants to give you is deep down there, and what she wants to bring it up. Okay, those are my little hands. Okay. Oh, okay, the Ace of Air. What else? The two of Petals. Well, we've got a bit of air, which is of course swords. We have some water and we have some earth. We have a really nice sort of a balanced out week. I'm feeling it very much a balanced week. Excuse me, sorry. Very much a week of decisions. Maybe the Gemini, you are really taking seriously the benefits of moving with this full moon, this eclipse, because the beginning of the week, the main aspect, the main subject, the main energy of this week that's involved in your life in each and every way is the sun, which is an amazing outcome, a happy outcome. Brilliant ideas that lead to success. Have confidence in yourself. And this is all about the Queen of Swords. She is very confident. She's a very confident, smart cookie. And she knows how to make decisions. When she makes a decision, she sticks to it. She has confidence. She's very independent. So maybe it's a time for us to become a little bit more independent in the decisions that we make, being realistic about what situations no longer serve us, what it is we need to maybe let go. We need to be realistic that that doesn't suit me anymore, that this situation, that person, that group, that family member, whatever it is, realizing this is a week to realize that there are many things that we are maybe tolerating, putting up with, and we need to decide, well, you know what, I need to really look at this and get my head around this and start to see things and realize things that have no benefit to me hanging on to. This is about clearing away all the things that no longer serve us. So what a message from Spirit for this week, Gemini. This is a time to clear away all that no longer serves us. Seeing the human side in a situation, seeing things, thinking, look, she's really concentrating. See how she's really concentrating. She's really looking into what it is that is holding us back, what it is that's been going on for too long, what it is that I'm sick of, I'm fed up with. What is it that is creating drama and stress in my life? At the beginning of this week, I feel that this is where you're really going to start making some big decisions, because we've got the Eight of Cups, and this is walking away from whatever it is that no longer serves us, Gemini. This is very much a message of packing your bags and walking away, so to speak. This could be a job. Have you been in this job for ages and it's just been too difficult? It's, and you've wanted to move away for a long time. You've been thinking about this for a while. you just need something more meaningful. Could be a job where you really feel as you're not really accomplishing a great deal. You feel like you can't go anywhere. You're going to be stuck there, and there's no chance of advancement. And you could be deciding this week, you know what, I want a much better life. I want a happier life. I want to get ahead. I want to create a great life. And this is not going to give that to me because I'm just stuck here. Same pay every year, no real opportunity to grow. And so this is very much a time where you may decide that you're going to change that. You're going to put plans into place to reverse that situation, or you may even do it this week. You may have been thinking about this for a while because this first card, as you know, Gemini, this is the continuation of last week's or last month's reading. What happened last week or the week before or the week before. This is you now focusing on everything that has been going on. So it's got to a stage where this week you're going to make a decision, or this week you're going to decide that, I've been mulling over this now for a while. I've been looking into this for a while. I've been concentrating and come to a realization that I can't change that. I can't change this. I can't change them. And so now it's time for me to make some changes. I'm the one that has to be. I'm the one that has to make change. I have to change things and decide on things for my future, for my benefit. So we need to be very objective. So the Queen of Swords. She's very objective in all her decisions. She has a reason why she makes her decisions. She has an object. She has a vision, and then she decides. She sticks with it. And this is about being independent. The message here is also about you maybe wanting to or needing to be a bit more independent in your life. This could be walking away from a relationship where you just want to stand on your own, you want to do your own thing. You might also be in a happy relationship, but you want to create or do something for yourself. You want to have your journey with the support of your partner. Have a more independent life where you have your own business or you do your own thing. And this could be the week where you talk about it or you start to put it into fruition. Gemini, we also have the Ace of Swords. And again, we've got this beautiful Queen of Swords who's got this amazing mindset, who's very objective, who's very strong, who can be a bit forceful. And now we've got this ace, and this ace is all about, again, wonderful ideas, great ideas, opportunities coming, and also seeing the truth of a situation, looking at things and recognizing the things that we can change and the things that we can't, and deciding, you know what, that no longer serves me, so I'm going to make changes that this is okay, so I'm going to continue on with that. I'm going to accept that, get on with that, work on that, but I'm going to let that go. And so the Ace of the Ace of Swords is we know aces are opportunities for creating something new, opportunities for changing, making change, opportunities to bring good things or positive things into our life, or opportunity to sow seeds in towards our future. And so we need to stay very positive in our mindset this week. We need to stay sharp, and we need to not allow any doubts or to set in because aces or swords can be challenges. And so any challenges that come up this week, you are being advised, Gemini, that they are not going to be an issue if you allow yourself to take over any challenges that come your way and nip them in the bud or handle them straight away. So don't just sit on them. Any challenges that come up this week, any situations that you may feel challenged, you may feel overwhelmed, if you act upon it straight away, have confidence in yourself, knowing that you can handle any challenge at all that comes up this week, you're going to be able to handle it, then you can move forward very smoothly without any issues whatsoever. We have the Two of Wands, and the Two of Wands is in the it's about lots of things going on, lots of things happening at once. It's trying to make a decision. So you are weighing a lot of things up this week. You are very much trying to decide what it is that you feel you really want to do, what it is you need to do first. So this is about you de-stressing yourself. So this is about you handling this week lightheartedly. Okay. So when we look at the wands are our passion. Wands are our what we do for a living. Wands are what we love to do, what we're creating. This is our creative side, what we do most of the day, what we do for our livelihood. But they are also family. They also, because they're interconnected. And I feel that there's an awful lot going on around you this week. For some of you, there's an awful lot going on even in the family. There's things going on all around the place. You're trying to keep up, and so again, you could find it a bit challenging trying to get yourself around everywhere. So this could be a week where you're being stretched a bit when it comes to your need, people needing you, or your time being needed. And so you may need to make a decision and choose, consider what you can accomplish and what you're wasting your time on, is what Spirit is saying. And also, if you can, try very hard to bring a little bit more lightheartedness into it, because we are talking about fire. We're talking about your passion of fire. Try to bring a little bit more water into the situation, where maybe you go with the flow a little bit more this week and not allow yourself to get overwhelmed by some of the things that seem to be going on around you here. Because we mustn't forget, Gemini, we've got the sun. We've got this message from Spirit that this is, brilliant new ideas that will lead to success. Have confidence in yourself this week. Have confidence. Don't let others interfere. Try not to allow others to bring their drama or their stress and strife onto you or in your way. You need to keep moving this week. You need to keep flowing with your ideas and getting things going. It's an important time to make decisions. It's an important time to act and to stay focused. The Queen of Swords. This is about focus. This is our mindset. This is believing in ourselves, knowing that that you can do this. Yes, humor. That we've got two messages here about consider a more playful approach, seeing the humour in a situation. Two cards talking about us being a little bit more light-hearted this week about some of the things that are going on around us, because there could be some situations it's like you'll say, oh, this is just ridiculous. It's so funny. It's so ridiculous, it's funny. Let me know in the comments if that's happening, because it's rather interesting that we got that in two cards about bringing the humour into what's going on in your life this week. So I'd love to know about that, because it seemed very interesting that came up. So, Gemini, we're going to ask Spirit for a little bit more insight into this week with my Oracle deck. Just going to ask, this is for Gemini, please. Just a little bit more information, if you wouldn't mind, for what Gemini needs to know when it comes to the week, the 17th of March, 2025. What else would you like to give us, please? Okay, so you're going to be safe and secure, but you're going to have to stand your ground on something too. You're going to have to stick to your guns on something. Now, we have got the relationship card coming up as well here. So some of you may need to stand your ground on something when it comes to your friendships or your relationships, okay? You might need to stick to your guns. You will be safe and secure, but you've got to. And of course, when we stand our ground, we always do it with honey, not vinegar, don't we? So remember that. You've also got to face your fears. Some of you need to confront those fears that could be holding you back. You've got some big opportunities here. There's some big opportunities coming your way over the next 2 years, Gemini. You're going to have about half a dozen opportunities come your way in different areas of your life. This will be relationship, career, business, your own business as well. Look, it's very possible that one of you out there, there's going to be an opportunity to do some healing work or health work or become a health worker. You could be thinking of studying nursing or becoming a doctor or a naturopath or working in the healing health industry. Okay, but I see that there's a couple of little areas there where there's a little bit of fear in that, and so we did have a message here about lots going on. Uh, this here is what spirit wants to come back to here. So, Gemini, are you thinking of going into the health industry, studying nursing, naturopathy, anything to do with the human body, mind, body, soul? This is you now being asked to hit all fears on the head, confront your fears, and take control of any fear that you've got this week when it comes to your career as a health worker or any opportunities that may be coming your way when it comes to that path as well. So there's some opportunity coming. There's definitely an opportunity coming. See the truth of a situation. Look into something and accept the way things are as well. But there's some wonderful ideas that you are thinking about. So maybe this could be your own business. You could it could be study. I don't have the study card here. Oh gosh, I don't have the study card. And look, I just picked it up and there it is. So isn't it marvelous how? And also, yeah. So here we go. This is study. This is also some of you naturopathy, nutritionist, working with food, working. So this is about study. So there's going to be some big opportunities coming around for you. There's a special Gemini out there watching this where there's some big opportunities coming for you to study in this health and the health and healing industry. And you've got a few fears around that, and Spirit's saying you will be safe and secure. And if you really want to do this and you have a partner, and they're saying, oh, you've got to stand your ground and say, no, this is my journey. I need to do this because we've got this Queen of Swords. This is a time for you to be independent. If you want to study something and your partner's a loving partner, but they still, they're a bit like that. You've got to be independent here and stand your ground and be strong and say, no, this is it. I want to do this. This is something that I really passionately want to do. And you make sure that you stick to your guns because there's some very positive change. There's some very, very positive change that you could bring into your life. This is also a time when some of you need to let go of addictions, let go of naughty food. If you've been trying to give up cigarettes, if you've been trying to give up alcohol, if you've been trying to give up chocolate, junk food, whatever. Seriously, this is a good week to do that. If you decide, what, I'm going to improve my diet, I'm going to start to eat a lot more healthy, this is a good week to do that. And over the next 6 months, I'm going to lose, 10 kilos. Or if you're thinking of doing that, you're going to be very successful. You will be very, very successful in those endeavors, Gemini. So if you are thinking of going on a health kick, or you're thinking of doing a detox, or just getting rid of all the toxic foods you've been eating, making big change, you're going to be very, very successful. This also applies to relationships. If you've been in a relationship that's been very toxic, Gemini, it just isn't doing you any good, hasn't helped you in any way. This is a good time to close the door on that. Either act now or you put plans into place that over the next 6 months you get everything going, you get things organized so that you can actually at any time over the next 6 months close the door on that, move in a new direction. And if you are thinking of doing that, you need to stand your ground, stick to your guns, know that the spirit realm will have your back. You will be safe, you will be secure. Okay. For some of you, there is also news here about an opportunity to improve your health. So if you've been going through some bad health, if you've been struggling with that, there seems to be some opportunity here where you could hear from specialists, doctors, or whatever, when it comes to opportunities to maybe try something new, a new drug or a new treatment or something that would help you to improve your health. And again, Spirit is just saying to make sure you look into it, focus, analyze, study it, look into what it's all about. And then if you decide to go ahead, make positive, make it the right decision. It looks to me like there could be some very positive change when it comes to your health as well, Gemini. So that's interesting, isn't it? So I want to ask now, Spirit, what is it that you gave us when it came to the angels, gods, and goddesses? The goddess of strength. So this is all to do with you standing your ground, being strong enough to do that. This is also about the Queen of Swords. This is you standing your ground, stand up for what you believe in. You will gain respect by holding your ground. Very much this stand, and also this was around your health. It was around your also around your relationship. So that stand your ground was in the mid amongst the relationship, the love relationship, relationships, career, and your health as well. So I feel you're going to have to be very strong and stick to your guns on something, Gemini. And that could be this week, but it could be also something that begins this week, or something that comes to a head this week, or something that you decide to start this week and you're going to stick to your guns to see it through. So let's have a look at the goddess of strength. Let's have a look what Spirit wants to say to us. This is for the goddess of strength. BQRS, goddess of strength. Here she is. Stand up for what you believe. So, Gemini, there are times in life when it is best to let go and walk away from certain situations. However, you are being encouraged by the universe to stand up for what you believe in with regards to a situation you are currently being faced with. The universe is testing your faith and resolve. Stand firm in your beliefs and convictions, yet do not allow resentment or anger to fester. It is possible to be both loving and strong simultaneously. You will gain much more respect from others by standing your ground. At the same time, you will have broken a long-standing pattern of not standing up for yourself that has affected your life experiences for a long time. So Spirit is saying, congratulations, Gemini, on standing up for what you believe in this week. Okay. Very, very important message. So we thank them for that. And we have the numbers here. We have number 2 and number 3. Oh, that's rather nice. So we'll read number 2 first. Gemini. This is all about partnership. So we do have a partnership here. So your angel is encouraging you to embrace the beauty of partnership as it has the power to bring peace and create unity between individuals, ideas, and concepts. So this is about partnerships. It's not just love. This is about, ideas, individuals, and concepts. By approaching problems with an impartial and empathic perspective, you will be guided towards a more harmonious outcome. So this is rather interesting. That gels with the Queen of Swords, doesn't it? That gels with her. Objective decision making, see the humour in a situation, and also be realistic about a situation that's going on around you. And number 2, or 3 rather, number 3 is unity. So unity is all about with an open and aware heart, you cultivate harmony within your mind, body, and spirit. Embrace the energy of pure joy and let your lightheartedness guide you, Gemini. Your soul is called to express itself creatively and live life to the fullest, guided by the divine light within you. Isn't that beautiful? And the very last message for you for this week, Gemini, is the message from a spirit, from the inspirational deck. So I'm just going to ask them, what is it that you'd like to say to Gemini to inspire them for this week, please? This is for the 17th of March. Our beautiful, beautiful Gemini, the twins. Okay. Okay. What is it you'd like to say, please? My story. An exquisite part of your essence is the magic and mystery of your being. The unexplainable, illogical, mysterious spark inside of you is accessible anytime you desire a new perspective, a magic ingredients, or a brighter sparkle to your work and play. Now, consider a more playful approach. See the hero in the situation. What a lovely message. An exquisite part of your essence is the magic and mystery of your being. The unexplainable, illogical, mysterious spark inside of you is accessible anytime you desire a new perspective. So bring that in when you want to look at things differently, look at things through a different way, see the lightheartedness in it, a magic ingredient or a bright spark in your work and play. Wow, what a beautiful message. Thank you so much. That's really lovely. It resonates, doesn't it, with what we've just been talking about, Gemini. So lovely week for you. I hope that this has inspired you in some way. I hope it's given you some guidance. If it has, we would love to hear from you. I always reply to your comments, as you know. Would you like to give us a like? That does help our channel and it's so very much appreciated. If you'd like to subscribe, if you haven't yet, please do, because you'll get all these messages on a regular basis. We continuously guide you. There are so many various kinds of teachings on my channel. And so you will receive notifications of all of those as well, Gemini. So it was lovely to be with you here today. Thank you for your support, and we look forward to catching up with you again in the near future, Gemini. So take care. Bye bye for now.